We breathe this shit, we live it, we eat it, we sleep it, we do everything with it. It is our lives, it's our livelihood, it's our bloodline, our birthright, our legacy.
Is that still going on right now? Yeah, I think so. Big up the whole Tru Skool posse. Earth One, Soyo, Enoch, the Seven Prophets, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a Tru Skool reunion.
We're at the Doom tonight. The Tru Skool anniversary reunion. DJ Soyo.
You will not be able to plug in and turn on and pop out.
Change a lot of people's lives, and I don't say that lightly. We came together organically. We didn't make it out. We didn't say this is how it should be. We just came about and made it work. And that's how it is. It's a good celebration. We still love each other. We're like family. The first time I went to a classmate of mine at the Youngster School of Art, Miles, he told me that it was a hip-hop open mic going on. I went down on a Friday to Capital City Records, bought this there, and they had DJs, they had like 90 DJs, and then there's a flight for it on and performing. And this was like a hip-hop oasis where I practiced my art forms that I love and that I'm learning more and more about. And so as a cat in high school, and I think it was an honor for me to be able to step in and cycle with kids. And one of them eventually offered me a feature at one of the big grinders while I was in the technique. A pianist friend of mine and also a fellow boxer on my high school and perform. And so I think that's why I got my start, and that's why I remember coming to Tru Skool back in the day when I was a little bit younger, and it taught me a lot about hip-hop and hip-hop in general. And it's stuff that I've taken all around the world with me and trying to share with as many young kids, older people, anybody that's trying to listen. I learned that from you. And it's one of those things that used to happen in DC, and to spread the knowledge,
Phenomenon coming at you from the tribe of ASARU by way of the fourth dimension. All said they've been known for some subterraneans to, circumnavigate around us, you know what I'm saying? Yo, it's the Tru Skool anniversary event, 15 years, you know what I mean? We've been rocking out here, man, and, it sounds like everybody being asked to, put out what was their first experience with Tru Skool. I tell you, I got a mixture of memories, you know what I'm saying? Mawaonji seemed to be like when a lot of the younger cats was coming up, up under the major cats or the main cats that was running the open mic and everything, and we seemed to inspire a lot of them, you know what I mean? So by the time I got to Cap City, we had a real good unit of people. You always seen us to support, you know what I mean? You would always see a certain amount of people and most likely see the same people, so we kind of grew up like family. Even Avant-Garde, the band's rocking at Mawaonji, so we had different moments, you know what I'm saying? Everything from, Culture Cypher, the Fourth Dimension, Shambhala. Oh man, it's just, I can't even name everybody, you know what I'm saying? Pro MCs, all the way back to, Amphibians, you know what I'm saying, the Package. There's so many people out here with talent. Big shout out to multiple man too. So, that's the best I can sum up my memory, you know what I'm saying? Or, I might make that mistake and talk too long. But either way, it's me, Phenomenon, you know what I'm saying? Represent my tribe of ASARU.
This your man Polaris, aka Polar Vibes, aka Texture. You know what I'm saying? Been doing my thing on the U Street scene for a minute. Been down with Tru Skool ever since Bintumani. On 14th Street with Boom and hosting, and then moving over to Capital City Records. So just been there for the whole ride, and it's a good experience to come back and you know what I'm saying, just catch up with people and just rock out right quick, man. And just catch a lot of legends in the process. So it's a beautiful thing.
That's what's up. Hey, peace to Enoch, peace to Tru Skool, everybody. 15-year anniversary. Let me think back. I want to say it might have been I want to say 2002, coming into the newness of 2002, I think we was at the Bintumani. I think I came through with probably Flex Matthews, my man, probably Dig Dug, Artemis, Tamu, all of us back then in the day. We was whole car. This probably was before whole car, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we was just looking for something to get into. We was on U Street. Might have been Harambe that Wednesday night. I think Wednesday nights, Harambe and Tru Skool was going on the same night back then. And we used to just go back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Back then, I want to say Bintumani was next on 14th Street to where like the Stussy is, or maybe I'm wrong, something like that. Like 14th Street going further uptown, you know what I mean? And just going back and forth, you know what I mean? Building with Born Infinite, you know what I mean? He was always showing love. Underdog, you know what I'm saying? This is in the beginning of it, you know what I'm saying? So that's vaguely what I can remember, you know what I mean? I think, you know, Kev Brown, I was probably kicking it with Early Reed coming through there too also. It was a good time. It was definitely a good time. I give thanks for that, you know what I mean? That's it. I mean, that's all I can, you know, really recall.
WATUSI.
That's what's up.
WATUSI.
Somewhere, some way, I don't know, in spirit, Damu is here. I just saw Damu a couple of weeks ago, and that was surreal. So shout outs to Damu. If you're not here, you ought to be here. Where are you? But anyway, going back to the first time that I ever came to Tru Skool, it was when Born Infinite was hosting. I came, Shambhala performed. I didn't even want to get on the mic. I was like, no, I'm afraid. He wouldn't have signed my name up there. He was like, no, you're going to sign your name up here. Like, you stood up here, so you must go and do something. So I went ahead and signed my name, begrudgingly, reluctantly signed it. And I spit and I was hooked. And to my left was Artemis, and to my right was Flex Matthews, and right in front of me was Comel 15. I don't even know where you are, Comel, but wherever you are, you need to come back. You need to be here tonight if you're not here. So I just Tru Skool for me was the incubator for everything that is prowess. It's the incubator for so much in DC, for hip hop, but it's so much more global than that. It's transcendental. So many people have gone so far with this. It was the origin of many of us. And I'm just appreciative for everything that it did for me and all the relationships I was able to build through it. So Tru Skool, I love you. We gonna keep rocking for you. 1, 2, 3, peace.
At the record store on U Street, my man Enoch had me come through and judge the beat battle. I believe Theory won that night. Odyssey was in the building, Slim Cat, and they had rhymers. And I saw EXO a minute ago, and he had killed it that night. It was a good experience because I come from Freestyle Union, and I thought, you know what I'm saying, that science was gone, and so Enoch, Earth, and all them brought that back. Like, definitely not a dead skill. So peace. I'm glad to be a part of it.
Man, I remember the first time coming up to Tru Skool, caught it in the city papers, like it was an open mic. At the time I was playing with the rhymes, I was like writing rhymes, but really didn't do nothing live. And that day, got into one cypher. Since then, 8 years later, been hellstorming ever since. Check out right now, I got I Am, the mixtape out, first project in 3 years. Catch it on santosdark1.bandcamp.com. Fastest place to find it, or hit me on Facebook, Jason Dark1 Santos, they'll get you all the links. From there, I've been turning that slight love affair that turned into an addiction. I've just been running with it, just keeping at it, keeping at it, and keeping at it. And happy birthday, Tru Skool. Forever Tru Skool.
Let's see, I've been going to the Tru Skool events since 2003 when it was up on 11th and U Street. They turned that place into like a floral shop or something now. But anyway, we used to tear that joint up. Sometimes you be bouncing so hard the floors would get shaky, and sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I might brace myself. But one thing I didn't do was shy away from the microphone. It was a place where I honed my skills. It's a place where a lot of ladies and gentlemen in the area, you know, showcase what they had. And if I may say so myself, this area has a lot of talent. Peace to Enoch, DJ Earth 1, and Tru Skool all the way.
They try to bounce a beat before they try to bounce a beat. Got to skin your pussy, time to bring it around your mom. I'll go try to speak to your father, though. Father with the altar, your piece when I have to see. Bring you with an assistant, some punching.
School, the place where you hone your skills. Thank you, Steph, for letting us like freestyle forever and ever and ever. Whether it was hot or cold, a bunch of people trying to look all rugged, nappy ass afros and dreads, you know what I mean, chilling, and we honed our skills, man, sharpened our skills. I'm glad, you know what, I'll say this on some serious shit. The DC scene embraced me from that, man, and I was very happy because I'm out of town and coming here, and like I know how it is in DC. Out of towns, you know, they look at you funny if you're not like respecting the city like that, especially in hip hop. So particularly for me, I went there with a challenge already, and I'm happy that things popped off. I mean, when I did the Art Plus project, I was able to start that with Double Plus. Shout out to him, you know. Shout out to Shambhala, Underdog, Damu, man, XO, YU, everybody, man. Like Enoch behind the camera, of course, Earth. Yo, I'm happy to be a part of this movement, man, because I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna stop talking. The one thing about this Tru Skool movement, people do not understand is that there are movements all around this nation and other cities that get recognized. You know what I mean? You got LA with Project Blow, right? You got New York with like End of the Week, New Weekend Cafe, whatever. All these places, they have that. DC has this, and it's probably the most underrated and underappreciated like scene around as far as hip hop goes, as far as MCs building their skills. Well, you know? So with that said, y'all respect the game or expect flames in the words of casual. You know what I mean?
سلام به همگی، من مانا هستم. امشب اومدیم اینجا جشن ترو سکول. ترو سکول برای 15 سال توی واشنگتن دی سی دارن به همه موزیک رپ نشون میدن برای اون آدمایی که اینجا زندگی میکنن و خیلی موزیکیشون خوب هستش و برای همه آدمایی که اینجا زندگی میکنن واقعا یه چیز شده که بتونن بیان و با هم دیگه بگیرن و جشن واقعا داشته باشن بدون چیزای علکی و بدون کامرشال ارگانیزیشن، فقط آدمای خود دیسی هستش.
And hey, I'm here to support Tru Skool tonight and to rip the mic. My first experience with it, with the crew and Steph was incredible, seriously. Just a combination of individuals, different rhyme styles, the aesthetics, the way everything was just mind-boggling and blowing. I'm definitely glad to be a part of that experience, and hey, I'm here to support it. It's your boy Don Good, one half of ED now. Enoch and Don.
That's my past life. I pray for the bad guys, the black birds and the mad cops. Limited edition, bad motherfucker Pulp Fiction. Listen to Hannibal Lecter, leave your mind blown in a different time zone. Ambition to kill a king.
Alright, first time I found out about Tru Skool, you know, I'm sitting on the metro, and you know, I had, you know, some some Western philosophy, some German shit I was reading. You know, I see a brother on, you know, and he got some, you know, Eastern philosophy, and we just start, you know, talking philosophy and shit, you know, and then it turns out that, you know, he was a hip hop head, you know. This is at my time when I was probably like 18, so, you know, I was at the point where, you know, every rapper sucked, you know, and so my man talking, like, yeah, I rap. He gave me a CD, got off the train. And it just, you know, I listened to that shit, like, like I still know, it's like, how long does the power last? For the hourglass is tipped over. Suddenly the sun gets colder.
Cheese with folks, parakeets to talk, negotiate with fake Huckleberry and congressmen, while lawyer Tom Sawyer, judges who hold grudges, a galaxy of gods and devils, bars of rebel, unified elements, capitalize embezzlements, sharing the vice, cause life is still a gamble. How they got gorillas and boxes, let's put your ass was fast, bullets the monument, I'm the pussy cool of it, I'm the condiments, I'm in it, I'm moving, he money makers, emotion you conflict, which is what the hate for, invented paper, from action, over surgery, orchestrated passion, grassroots around the
you know, know, first thing that fucked my head up, Underdog was spinning some Cannibal Ox and some shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck?
Right. So it had to be like 2002.
Yeah, you know, it was even before that, but it was like, you know, right. And I'm just like, how these motherfuckers, what y'all know about some underground? Because that's the first time I had ever been to like an underground hip hop club, you know. And I got up, you know, I got in a battle actually, a battle with Polaris, you know. It's all good. Yeah. But yeah, you know, it was all good. You know, I rhymed, was terrified, fucking legs trembling and all that shit, you know. But, you know, it was a good thing, you know, and it is what it is. You know, I just, you know, I stepped out of it for a while from there, and then I was over in London, and, you know, this dude hit me on AOL and checked me, like, yeah, come to Tru Skool. And so, you know, I'm in the UK, like, all right, when I get back to DC, I'm gonna go back to that joint. So, you know, that's when I started coming out to Capital City Records, and then at that point, you know, I never missed one. You know, I never missed one until they shut that shit down. They did it with that big cypher outside, you know.
Yeah, hot as a motherfucker out there.
So yeah, that's what Tru Skool is.
Tru Skool, back. You know. Hey, my first time at Tru Skool, I was with some buddies of mine, a crew called Hoodlum. We was like 9 deep, and you know, we were just hungry, looking for battles and things like that. And man, we would come through Tru Skool all the time. You know, like my first time there was like crazy because Enoch was like made me battle some random person and, you know, threw me in the cypher and started calling out, you know, different things to freestyle about picking up objects and things like that. So this is type of school that was like Shaolin, like that made us masters out this motherfucker. We masters out here, you know. So shout out to the dojo, man, Tru Skool. And tonight we're celebrating. We making it do what it do. You know what I mean? We out here. Shout out to Steph for making everything possible. Shout out to you, Steph. Without you, it wouldn't have been possible. So shout out to you. Shout out to Enoch. You know, shout out to everybody, man. That's why I met Odyssey and YU. And it wouldn't be no Diamond District if it wasn't Tru Skool. It wouldn't be no Diamond District if it wasn't for Tru Skool. Period. So know that. Uptown Expo.
Go! Everybody say love! Say love! Yo, give it up a flex, man.
My first experience in Tru Skool, man, I think I was like 21. I was 21. And I was always walking past it, and I was like, oh man, but I was always missing it. I didn't know what was going on, but cool people was coming out of it. And I just ended up walking. I got it right one day. One Wednesday, I got it right. And I slid in there. And there was no turning back. Born Infinite was there. Sporadic was there. Underdog was on the turntables, man. Rest in peace, my man Timex. He was there, man. Like, it was just really good vibes. And I came from a place where there was no hip hop. Very little, actually. There was no DT. And I was really hungry and really needing that outlet. And, you know, Tru Skool gave that to me. It's a real big part of who I am as a performer, because they always showed me love. It was never no discrimination, you know what I'm saying? All types of rappers came through there, you know, all types of people came through there. It was just love, love, love. And I loved it for that. So, you know, Underdogs, you know, everybody who started that, like, I thank y'all. Y'all gave a boy like me an outlet to rock mics and freestyle and win MC battle. It was my first official MC battle of Tru Skool. I beat C's Mike, who later beat me like, I think like a week later after that for like $200. I was so mad. But yeah, big up, man. Tonight, man, was another anniversary joint. Beautiful. Stephanie came through. So many good rappers came through tonight. So many good people came through tonight. It was just wonderful. It's good to be a part of it. I got to go last. I mean, we go last, and we can rap a little bit longer.
This is Born Infinite, aka Born Out Music, at the Tru Skool reunion. Shout out my man Enoch. So I'm one of the original co-founders of Tru Skool, and it's a heavy thing to say, and it's a heavy thing to be a part of. And it was something that, you know, I was brought into through DJ Underdog and a young lady named Sporadic at the time, and we just noticed that there was a need for a new voice in the city of all the new talent that was coming in. DC is a transient city, but people do come in and they want to add to the culture or be a part of the culture, and
we wanted to provide a platform for people to continue to increase the culture of hip-hop music. And Tru Skool became bigger and more important than any of us could have ever imagined. Black Indian, what up? Super salute. So what we ended up, it became more than what we thought it was going to be. We thought we were going to be able to do an open mic, a platform, a little bit of an event, but then it became an outlet for everybody. You would find people from all walks of life coming to Tru Skool. We would have people that were fresh out of jail, and because they hadn't been on the block for a while, the first information they had of what was going on was Tru Skool. So we would have niggas, brothers, sisters, just fresh out of the Bing, coming to Tru Skool to spit their bars. And we would have the most suburban kids from whatever county or whatever coming through to lay their bars down, and they would intermix with the most hood motherfuckers ever. And it was a microcosm for what hip-hop was going to be, where it was like everybody's welcome. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you were from, it came down to your skill and your personality and how you could command the stage. And you know, I was a part of that, you know, and that molded me just as much as it molded all the MCs that came up through it. So, you know, I just give thanks to the infinitely correct timing of the universe for creating something like Tru Skool. I give thanks to DJ Underdog, to Sporadic. I give thanks to Enoch, the Seventh Prophet. I give thanks to Mother Earth, DJ Earth One. I give thanks to my man CaveMan, Captain CaveMan. Where you at, CaveMan? You know, I give thanks to Shambhala, to Flex Matthews, to Artemis. You know, I give thanks to my man Vice Versa, rest in peace. One of the nastiest niggas that ever hold a microphone out here passed away. We had people that came through Tru Skool and died and not here no more. You know, so this was a thing. This was a thing that was that the reverberations are still being felt. So culture is the most important thing. To be a star, to be a dope MC, to be a dope producer, all those things are dope in and of themselves, but to be a culture creator, that's the pinnacle of human existence in my analysis of the situation. So to be able to affect the culture of a city like DC is a blessing and an honor, and I'm proud and happy to be a part of it. But you know, the shit don't stop, so let's get it popping. 15 years of Tru Skool, here's to the next 15, we still on it. You know what I'm saying? We see you when you're sleeping, we know when you're awake. Going on music.
All of everybody smiling, good experiences, you know, it's beautiful. And hip-hop is a part of that. So thank Tru Skool and thank hip-hop and all that good stuff. I know that was so cheesy, but...
You may not see me later, but you got me now. Big up all the original Tru Skool family. Everybody that, like, paid dues, man. XO, Black Indian, Damu the FudgeMonk, Odyssey who came through. Even Ninth Wonder came through at one point. Yeah, and everybody else. Pick up your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, whole side. And yeah, Tru Skool.
Freedom is a road seldom traveled by the multitude.